All right, guys. Well, the chat has voted twice, okay? I gave you 3 options for a video. You chose this one. Then I voted to see if you wanted to veto this choice. And you voted no. Barely, but you voted no. You guys want to do more Vaush. There's nothing new. Who cares? We're having fun. What are we doing? You guys, listen, you guys who just got home from a hard day of work, or you're at work right now watching this, or you guys are at school or doing homework. Maybe you're playing video games after a long day of school and homework and regular work, okay? And all you want to do is rot your brain. We don't want informative content. We don't want to learn. We learned all day. You learned to take orders from your boss. You learned how to count on your fingers. You learned new math tricks, like how to subtract from left to right instead of from right to left. I actually learned that the other day. It's cool. I'm going to show you. 395 minus 200. Wait, no, I did it wrong. 323 minus 274. Check this out. 1. This is -5, right? This is -1. So now, look at this. This is 100 minus 50, right? Which is, because it's not a 5, it's a 50, because, you know, the decimal places. That's 50 minus 1, 49. That's the answer. If it's not, I don't care. I taught you something new. Or maybe I didn't. And now we want to rot our brains. Thank you so much, Barbecue Menchie, for the $2. This is democracy. Here's a bribe not to watch. I'm sorry, I have to. I have to watch it. This is this is Democracy Manifest. Let's get this party started.
So we gonna discover the Vaush stuff, correct? No, I have no clue. I know a little bit. Somebody sent me a bunch of leaks.
I can't believe it. I'm surprised it made it to Abbott and Preacher. They're talking about it, to be honest with you.
Sure, no problem. Let's go. Question: how do you feel about horse?
Sorry.
All right.
You think it's lean meat? Can you eat it?
Good start.
This how we gonna start?
So that's where this starts. So some guy was streaming, and he was going through his folders, and he opened one folder, and he goes, "Whoa!" He starts panicking.
Okay.
Because there's a
Now, you don't know who Vaush is. Vaush is a political commentator, debater.
Damn, what a bad picture of him.
You know, there's like Hassan, there's Destiny, and there's Vaush.
The trifecta, baby.
He's one of them people, left-leaning debate guys, okay?
Vaush is the 3rd largest left
Dude, we've already started. I don't care that the vote changed. This is where it's going.
leaning political streamer. He views himself as an intellectual mastermind.
My moral principles are rock solid.
He harassed a girl and then said she
Mine too, baby. Mine too, dude.
doesn't even deserve basic human
Lolicon, it makes me rock solid. That's my moral principle.
rights.
Poppy is not worth apologizing to. She is barely worth the
Oh, we just watched that in the video that I titled Vaush's Original Sin. Beautiful video. I still, to this day, don't know how to spell the word original, though. That's the only problem. Okay, I'm closing the vote. Fuck off, guys. It's already over. You lost. All right, you didn't vote soon enough. Okay. Yeah, it was just messed up. He just, like, harassed girls. He was just constantly harassing people when they told him to stop, and he just kept going. That's just kind of what he does, I guess. A weird guy. And they made up the same excuses. Everything's out of context, blah, 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 blah. It's just people that hate him that are taking a bad faith, yada, yada, yada.
intrinsic human rights to which all human beings are endowed, okay? She is a disgusting human being.
Oh,
and
poopy.
That doesn't mean what I did wasn't wrong. It does mean I will.
Interesting. Poppy's a League of Legends character, Goblin Short Stack. Have you ever seen Poppy? I'll show you, but not through my history, because I got the 34 version there.
Never apologize to her.
Wait, what? So is he admitting he did what he did, but he's like, that person does not?
Yeah,
am I okay?
He's saying it's okay to sexually harass girls because they're mean. Look at this. Look at this hottie. I would love that. Here's the thing. I don't look at this in that way because it looks like a child. I look at it because a big horse penis looks huge in its tiny little hands, guys. That's Vaush's argument for the lolly, by the way. It's incredible stuff. Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Okay.
I thought this is a weird one.
Was it a retarded child?
He thinks he's so smart that he actively tries to justify for CP, just for fun.
It is possible for an adult and a child to have a sexual relationship and for it to have positive outcomes on the child as well.
Yeah, it's actually true. I played this game the other day called Shower with Your Dad Simulator. It was a lot of fun. I don't know.
Right, who buy child Would you say they should not be held responsible for doing that?
Yes, I would not say that it is unethical for a person to purchase child
Persian.
I always think that sometimes right-leaning people are a bit extreme when they say, "Oh, the left will allow this
What the hell
pedo
is this?
behavior,
Why am I
and they're really," and then you pull this shit off, and then all these times,
Yup,
all this
yup.
time, I was like, "Nah, man, right? You need to pump your brakes. The left is not so much like that," and then you pull this shit off. Being
I wonder if they're going to talk about like some of the context of the clips, because like in Vaush's defense, like we have to, you know, my perspective is that he would, I'll say it again, is that he was making provocative takes for attention, right? His overall take for most of that shit is like, hey, listen, CP is bad, but so is chocolate, because you get that through slave labor sometimes in other countries, and we should care more about that. But that is not provocative enough, so he needed to make sure to tell everybody that morally speaking, it's okay to look at child porn. You know, that's his whole thing. Just to give, you know, we gotta keep it a little contextually accurate. You know what I mean? But that's the problem when you're in like a sphere that's desperate for weird attention. Like, not all attention is good attention, guys.
that comfortable,
Hey, listen.
you just you went full retard on this.
Hey! Don't say that, please.
For watching the pedo show Dragon Maid,
A Dragon Maid,
What?
king of pedophile animes. I'm not watching this shit.
while accidentally leaking his Loli folder.
This is an example of the kind of structure
This is just so fucking crazy.
that I'm referring to.
And having his girlfriend draw the exact same childish anime character with eyes rolled into the back of her head.
No, but look, she's thick. That's actually not her. She's 1,000, and she's drawn like an adult because her thighs are thick, and little girls don't have thick thighs. All jokes aside, I was in the mall yesterday. My wife and I went to a mall. It's a nice mall, has a round one in it. And we were walking through there, just having some fun. We left early because we both had a shit pretty bad. So it's a good thing we have 2 bathrooms in our house. But we went to the mall, and I saw 2 younger girls, like, I don't know, 10, 12, dressed in like makeup and stuff. And I was like, ew. Like, how do you like that? And that's what Loli is. It's just drawn that. I don't understand how you like that. Kids are so ugly, you know? Maybe I'm just lucky and I'm blessed to not be attracted to kids. Because I don't think you really control it. You're not like, you know what, I think I'm gonna want to look at this today. I got a better gene than that. You know, I got the mom genes one. That's what gets me going. But it's all luck, I guess. I'm just a lucky guy, man. I'm just a lucky guy.
Mouth open, blushing.
You know what's really fucked up? I told my wife. I told my wife about this. I asked her this question privately. She said I shouldn't tell you guys, but I'm going to tell you anyway because I was a little. I said, "Baby love," I called my wife. I said, "Vaush he's a degenerate pervert." She's like, "Yeah, absolutely." And I said, "At least I'm not that bad, right? I'm not that much of a degenerate pervert." She paused for a second, and she said, "Not with the kind of stuff he's looking at, but you are a fucking degenerate." I was like, "Really? What are you talking about?" And then, you know, I'll make some jokes about some wild shit I'm into. And I was like, yeah, but it's not drawn CP. She's like, no, it's not that bad, but you're still disgusting. And that's how I know my wife loves me, because she knows how disgusting, you know, she knows how pervert. I'm still offended by what she said, but she knows how much of a pervert I am. And she still loves me. You know what I mean? That's a real ride or die. It's a beautiful thing.
In his folder is a character that is 12 years old, as well as other young depictions of girls sucking horse wieners. Vaush wants to be a horse, by the way.
How come they don't make characters that look like 1,000 but are only 5? You know what I mean? How come they only go in the other direction? I wonder why.
Make it clear. You can write this down. I want to fuck a woman as a horse. None of this is a secret. To be clear, you know, many jokes have been made about this, but I stand by it. My moral principles are rock solid.
Hey, listen.
Rock solid, I guess.
Hey, or rock solid should never be
It's so funny.
in the same phrase.
He went Leroy Jenkins on all of us.
Oh my god, I hate that fucking meme.
Since this has all been exposed, Vaush has been posting about Midna, the childish girl from Zelda, saying she's hot, asking people in Discord if they've ever used a minor, and then saying hot when someone says they were a victim. This
Guys, it's just a joke.
is Vaush.
Why do you want to be the horse, Vaush? Because then I'd have a giant dick. Okay, couldn't you have a big dick the other way? Well, yeah, I could. Like, yeah, I could have a big dick hypothetically in any variety of scenarios, but then it wouldn't really be a horse dick. Well, you could be a human with a horse dick. Yes, but then I wouldn't have that powerful stallion energy using it.
Powerful stat. Just like Sylvester Stallone, dude. That's what I've been saying to everybody. Nobody understands me. Vaush does. Maybe I should reach out to him and make friends with him.
about CP is very important to Vaush. He does it year after year.
If the offender is consuming child porn without paying for it, if you're not paying for child porn, if you're just getting it, there is no moral or legal argument against that. That doesn't also like rope in you guys. For the
Hey, yo!
What a wild take, man. I'll just say, does this guy actually have autism like Vaush? Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't. You know, and maybe that's dismissive, but I know like actually a lot of people with autism with various functioning levels, and it's just like this guy talks about social issues. How the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be rude. Okay, I would expect like somebody with autism to just not stop talking to me about their favorite video game, not do social issues. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. Isn't that one of the hardest parts about having autism? Is like not really understanding social issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yo!
Maybe I'm just wrong.
Don't.
Can I say it?
Don't.
Can I say it?
Say it.
This is a sickness
You need to say
of the highest order.
Yes, it is.
It is deviant, therefore we don't want it.
No, we don't.
Back in Uganda, this one, he would not have lived another day.
No, he wouldn't.
He has said he wants to watch the horse cock. My friend, Sapapaya.
Is that something that they'd be upset with in Uganda? Don't they do some really fucked up shit over there?
You are lost, huh? You have decided to get on the internet and said, please, put me in jail. The police are coming for you. The police are coming for you. We are never going to forget this one. You're going to apply for a job. You're going to say, there is no horse cock here. There is not part of the benefits. You are not getting employed, my friend. You are a deviant. Therefore, it is sick. And this is what Obama wants to bring to our children. For them to enjoy the horse. We do not want it.
I'm not going to try an African accent, guys. I can't handle another round of cancellation. Okay, leave me alone.
You shout, but this shit.
I'm not even gonna give much commentary. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Dave.
Like, you know, on the whole topic of like children and stuff like that, like this is so inflammatory for most people.
Yeah.
And this guy using the most inflammatory take and like expecting any kind of goodwill from people is insane to me.
Absolutely, I agree with that. Because all the people that are like, well, technically he means this, that, and the other thing, and I know I did it a little bit because I think it, you know, whatever. Most people aren't gonna like eat that up. It's such a weird argument for him to have. Like, it is very terminally online. It's just like, it's hard. Like, it's fucking crazy.
But, you know, this is a topic which, if you want to cut through,
You're looking at it all wrong. Social issues are different from social awareness. Philosophical social issues are a special interest, not an actual interaction. Yeah, but I feel like how would you understand the different social interests and interactions without... How would you understand the social issues without understanding like social interaction? Some of these things are like to some degree like intuitive. Like you have to have, I would imagine you have to have like an understanding on like an intuitive level to understand how different people react and how social issues. It's like social issues are people plus problems. And if you don't know, if you have a hard time understanding people and boundaries, then I don't know. I feel like there's no fucking way. I don't know. Either way, I don't think Vaush has autism. I don't care.
butter, baby.
And I don't have any, and I'm not educated in like anything, so I can say that, and it doesn't matter. Like you're not going to discredit my accreditation or whatever the fuck you're gonna.
It ain't butter. You trying to cut through a rock, so make sure you got some kind of crazy bone saw.
What I do?
You dig? Now, since you wanted to cut through this thing with a butter knife, now you get fucked up and your tools get fucked up. I don't feel bad for you. That's your own stupid ass. It's crazy how these people are some of the claim to be some of the highest IQ people, but the way that they approach topics
It's crazy.
It's completely like self-sabotage, self-deleting, stupid shit.
But why? Okay.
Some of these guys debate this stuff religious. I've walked in and heard people say stuff like dog warts. And like, Abby, you know about dog warts? And I'm like, what's
Dog warts?
that? And it's like something about banging your dog. I just turn it off. I'm not going to spend.
Fucking your dog? Wow. My dog once licked my wiener on accident. It made me very uncomfortable. I put it away. It was just a weird moment. I loved that dog, but that was just weird. You know?
30-second time. What? Yeah, spending time just debating, like, should you be able to bang your...
You know what I used to let my dog do, though? Lick my feet. I know this is weird. This is kind of like a weird, almost gross thing, but I had really bad eczema when I was young, and it made my feet feel better. And then apparently dog saliva has healing properties in it, but then also it's dirty, so maybe it was making it more infected. I was a kid. Leave me alone.
Your dog, like, I don't know. I didn't want to learn. I don't understand where it comes from, what it means. I don't want to. There's certain parts of the online content creation world that I'm like, this is for the social rejects who have no ambitions in life. It has to be. Like, you got to be some level of like social retardation to be on here seriously debating like,
Hey, stop that.
dogs. This falls into that line with me.
The only words I know is hard.
Last time I heard some guy debating like CP stuff,
Hey, the R slur is a bad word, guys. Don't use it.
he was advocating for it, and the dude ended
wait,
up being
what?
the guy who touches kids, and he went to jail.
Damn, who's that, Jared? What the fuck?
Just saying. Those are
Well, if it's to out yourself,
Bro, stop making fun of me. You guys don't. You're not allowed to judge me. I was a kid. And my feet hurt. I was a fucking child. Oh, ew. Acting like I was a grown ass man having my dog lick my feet. My feet were in pain. I would scratch them until they bled and they would get infected. Sometimes I'd run really hot water on my eczema feet, and they would burn the skin. It hurt so bad, but it felt so good at the same time. It's weird, you know. So
then I'm all for it. Just because it all you want.
Fair.
don't be upset with me because I'm so relatable.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I think his name was like Amos Yee. I saw an article of him being arrested, and I'm like, yo, did this guy spend years on the internet debating this CP stuff, and then okay.
Make the argument that somebody who doesn't pay for child pornography but consumes it.
Who are they talking about?
And I'm like,
Oh, this guy, I don't know who this is.
moral act.
I would not say that it is unethical for a person to purchase child pornography or purchase blood diamonds. We've all did the Loli at some point or another.
I mean, they're both unethical, and I think it's perfectly fine to tell the person who has a blood diamond that's unethical. I certainly wouldn't want my wife rocking a blood diamond.
I don't care. They're not American. You can enslave them if you want. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I think the whole rocks thing is also really fucked up, but I don't know why you're diverted from that
Just get the synthetic diamonds, you know? Boom. All good.
to talk about CP. And I think you're like trying really hard to like make these equivalencies to make one okay because the other one's maybe more okay. That's weird. That's a weird defense. Instead of just saying both are bad, we should both outlaw both. Like, we allow this, so why don't we allow kids getting diddled?
That's wild.
We have at some point in our lives been going crazy on some site, and we've been stroking as hard and fast as we can, and then after
I can't not think about the H3 like soundbite that they use now.
we go back, look over our history chat, and we go like, oh geez,
Oh
boy,
Oh boy.
some of these girls looked pretty young. Okay, I don't give a fuck.
Oh
He's
boy.
debated Mr. Girl, who was banned for being openly attracted to 11-year-olds.
When I remember your review of Cuties, and my problem with Cuties is making those kids do that type of entertainment. I think it's wrong, whether it's legally right. I'm not the free
I think
speech.
it's wrong too.
Yeah,
I think I said that in the review.
Why did you say the girls were attractive? And maybe I misunderstood. Okay.
No, because they were. But listen.
Ah.
I actually, you know what's interesting? I actually think I remember Destiny talking to Mr. Girl through the Mr. Girl arc, and Abba came in and started talking to him, and basically just like, I don't like you or respect you at all. I don't care what you have to say to Mr. Girl because he's a disgusting person. And it was so funny, and it was just such a real moment. You know what I mean? It was just like, yeah, you're just kind of a loser. You know, you're just a disgusting person. That's just like, yeah, you know, we need more of that. Okay, we need more of that against furries.
Again, these are people I've never seen in real life, so I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think about these people.
During the debate, Vaush
These
said that
people, why? Because they're white? What the fuck, dude?
the most popular strip club for men in America would probably be 14 to 17 years old.
In one strip club, the strippers are 25, 24, 23, 22, all the way down to...
I like the Tuesday strip shows because it's always like the old, beat up, crack addict moms. You know, they're pretty hot and they're cheaper, and I love a good deal. Okay, because my daddy's Jewish.
infants. Which club is the most popular?
I
Men, straight men are going. And
When I was younger, I used to haggle the ice cream man. I'd be like, I want 5 ice creams for $4. Now, of course, they were $1 each ice cream, and eventually I would harass him enough until he would just give it to me. So, you know, thinking about it now, though, I don't know why my mom let me do that. It's kind of shitty of her to do. Like, come on, you're gonna let her. Maybe she was just trying to allow me to learn for myself. Thank you so much for the small gut, KJ. Whoa.
and they're women.
culturally,
Have I ever seen a stripper? I've never actually gone to like a strip club. It's not really my thing. I'm just joking about it. I'm not really into that kind of stuff. I'm not like an actual degenerate. I don't go to strip clubs. Only losers do that.
I don't think that we've done anything to appropriately discourage
I just don't respect women enough to pay them for their time. You know what I mean? I just kidding.
that kind of behavior towards girls. So my guess is that it would be somewhere between 14 to 17.
He got away with this for years because Vaush would always say it was out of context, but the conversation would resurface when Vaush would leak his Loli folder. Loli is anime that focuses on younger or young-looking girl characters that act truly suggestive or erotic. Vaush has been very harsh towards people who consume Loli, saying that they're probably hiding something.
I've had a bunch of links thrown at me by people who are, again, very sussy, trying to argue
Sussy.
there's not actually
I had this problem the other day. I was at an Applebee's, and I heard there was a table. There's like a family. It's a couple dads and a few kids. You know, maybe a table of 7 altogether. They're nice. You know, like, the kids were a little loud, but that's just what kids do. And the kids started using like lingo. You know, they used skibbity toilet, and I hated it. And sometimes saying the word sus is a little bit part of my vernacular. So I said something was sus to my wife, and I saw the kid like, you know what I mean? Like the same thing when you tell somebody like not to look at the, like don't look behind you, but that's, and then they just immediately whip their head. That's what the kid did, and I got quiet. I got fucking silent.
the relationship between instances of child predation and access to like lolicon or whatever.
I would assume there is a correlation between people who really want to believe that and people who are pedophiles.
Hey, shout out to Willie Mack. He pulled out that receipt real hard on you.
Yeah, Willie Mack always does have the receipts. Oh shit!
Yeah, I'd be willing to bet that the widespread consumption of hentai.
I was thinking I don't have my. I was like, I'm not watching a Willie Mack video today. I don't have the hat on me. It's like, so I don't even know where it is, so I can't get it for you. Sorry, but
lolicon, whatever, you know. I still think that it normalizes quite negative things, you know. We have at some point in our lives been going crazy on some hentai site, and we've been stroking as hard and fast as we can, and then after we nut, we go,
and then we go, oh man, we saw a dude. We did nutted right to the guy's face. That's the moment that comes up. You're sitting there and you're in your goon zone and you're about to bust, and boom, the guy comes in there and you don't want to finish to that, so you're like, I gotta hold it back, but you can't. You just ruin the orgasm. You just freaking ruin it. You ruined it to some guy. You ruined it when you were gooning it. It was a dude, and what made it worse? Black guy. Not because I have anything wrong with black guys, but because I'm a white guy and I like to pretend I'm the wiener. Okay, and it's not the color that bothers me; it's the size. I could never hold up to it.
Go back, look over our history chat, and we go like, oh geez,
oh boy.
Some of these girls looked pretty young. Okay, I don't give a all right.
Crazy to think he wasn't joking here.
Why is the possession of child pornography immoral? Because it hurts people to make child pornography, yeah?
Fun fact, sus was originally used to AAVE to basically call somebody out for probably being gay. Oh, okay. Thanks for ruining my day. Just like, I don't give a shit about that.
Because you have to hurt children to make it. That's why it's immoral. It's not magically immoral. It's immoral because...
I don't even know why I said it would ruin my day. I don't know why I'm being stupid. It's interesting.
Because of the harm that is...
I thought it was made by aliens. Because of Among Us. There's aliens. But then also, maybe Hispanic people. I don't know.
Caused by it. So, do we not possess other things that
you sound like someone who's trying to rationalize child abuse?
Like, argument that I was
oh my god, W. Ethan
making essentially is that people are inconsistent in their moral outrage.
Oh, he really was.
I saw a video the other day that was like black and white vernacular. I was just like the opposite. I forget the examples that he used. It was like, hey, what's up? Or are you down? Do you know what I'm talking about? I forget what the fuck it was. I should probably try to find it because now it just looks stupid because I don't remember any of the examples. It was interesting.
I was making that argument. Oh my god. Bro, just because people are inconsistent doesn't mean that we should allow more material harm to happen to people.
Nah,
that's akin to saying because we don't solve problems in Ethiopia, we shouldn't solve problems in the Middle East. Like, what are you talking about? Oh my god, this is like, you know, sometimes people are so smart they're fucking.
Oh yeah, stupid. I seen it.
I heard someone say that black slang is just white slang in reverse, and I've never been able to stop thinking
this one.
I'm up for it. I'm down. Wow, she looks really good. She looked bad. That's cool. That's hot. That was real smooth. That was tough. Let's roll. Let's bounce.
Isn't that interesting? I thought that was interesting. That's not racist, dude. I didn't make it up. A black guy said it. It can't be racist.
That's what this strikes me as.
People will laugh off cocoa butter or chocolate or...
Yeah, you know what? I tried to laugh that off, but it would not come off. I had to take a shower to get that off. It was very interesting.
You know, or cobalt or other, you know, products that we tend to get through a really, really unethical system.
But
But then they're really, really quick to denounce child pornography.
Man says you eat chocolate and you dare to care about child pornography? That's what his point is, right? Those things can be produced ethically. Child cannot.
Yeah, the huge difference is one product is a phone where the use is taking place somewhere in the raw materials phase. The other one is grown men getting off the pictures of... If you take out when manufacturing a phone, the end product is still a phone. Whereas with CP, the is the product. It sounds like an argument only a would make. Vaush has been making this argument for years. His audience loves it.
I stand by that, and I'll continue to stand by that until
his audience loves that.
But you believe that some consumerism is more ethical than others, right? Not all consumerism is equal, right? It's not all equal.
You know, I've seen Vaush claim that like he's changed his take a while ago, et cetera, et cetera. I wonder if that's actually true. Like, did he actually change his take, or did he just stop giving that take to get get rid of criticism?
If it's all the same to him, does that mean he has actual CP somewhere next to his text folder?
Pedophiles, right, who buy child pornography, would you say they should not be held responsible for doing that?
Yes.
Really? Even though they're directly supporting child rape?
Yeah, I think it's hypocritical. If I because I bought my computer.
Even Vegan Gains, the crazy vegan guy, is like,
yeah, even the vegan.
Really? Yeah, when you got Vegan Gains going like, hey, that's crazy.
Do you think that Preach know who Vegan Gains is?
You know Vegan Gains is, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, that's why.
And he's crazy?
He's the craziest vegan you can imagine.
That's like when you're trying to explain the internet lore to your friend.
Farmed in Africa by slaves. If I can do that,
and that's legal, and no one's going to call me out on my shit, then yeah, I have to be consistent in that respect.
So we own CP. Cool. Boy, you really showed us with that superior moral consistency. Vaush's response to all of this was to say it's all out of context.
For those of you who don't know, Ethan Klein and his friends over in the H3 pod dedicated about 2 hours of the podcast to doing like the platonic ideal of a bad faith. Vaush is a
it's all bad faith, dude. This is the same thing he said when those fucking girls came out against him for being like super sexually aggressive against him.
Takedown, including like everything, like 5 years ago, like stuff that's been addressed so long that I mean I didn't see it. I saw people in my Discord talk about it. I didn't want to watch it myself.
Was it as addressed as the lolicon in your folder, Vaush? Oh, swish! That was a dunk on that one, which I don't know if it swishes because maybe it does. I don't know basketball.
Partly because.
Ethan Klein.
I don't like Ethan Klein, but that shit was not him. That's you, baby boy.
Yeah, you know what? You know, Ethan Klein.
Oh no, the Ethan Klein bridges burn.
Ethan Klein adds 100% bad faith, but right now you are not helping yourself.
Absolutely not.
You are not helping yourself.
Don't put that on Ethan. That's you. Take accountability.
It's like you gave. It's like Ethan Klein is of bad faith, but you gave him all the bad faith. You gave him all the tools. You was like, here.
Interesting sentence.
On the silver platter. It was right there.
I agree.
It's not even bad faith. It's you said, it's you.
Listen, there's no context that's gonna save you. There's none. And I can see why you didn't want to watch that shit. I wouldn't watch that shit either if I said that. I would want to bury my head and move on from this topic ASAP because there's no way you could explain this shit away. Turn off your Discord. Don't let nobody tweet at you. Bury your fucking head and keep it pushing if you even want a chance to survive this. Because the more you talk about it, the more dumb you fucking sound.
Yes.
I think he'll survive it. He has enough of an audience that'll still support him. I mean, I don't even know if he took a big view hit. Maybe he did. They spell it Vaush. V-O... Dude, I actually forgot how to spell Vaush. Holy fuck. Yeah, I have to put like Vaush in the title or something. Yeah, I think his views went down a little bit, but he's still getting like 50k views for like 2 videos a day. It's pretty decent, no? Seemed to be doing a bit better before this. I guess he just has to move forward. You got to learn from it, guys. You just got to learn. You got to learn from it, you know? All right, when I say, when people find out that I have Lolicon on my computer, I just have to keep moving forward. God, I'm going to write that one down. Gonna write that one down, guys. It's all, cancellation is a mindset, grind set, baby. Okay?
You heard that right. Vaush is making the argument Ethan took him out of context, but he didn't even watch the stream.
Why is it a recurring thing that you get accused of? Well, for the most part, I think it's just because people hate me.
Stop thinking and just go watch it.
That is a good point, though.
And just stop assuming shit. You're doing Ethan Klein to Ethan Klein.
Yes.
Damn,
like, stop.
dude.
We didn't even know who you were.
Decline, dude.
I didn't know.
And I'm really indifferent about you.
Not anymore.
But you are a weirdo.
Yes, you are.
And I would not let you around any of my kids. I would not let you in my neighborhood with any of the kids that...
How many kids do you have? I didn't mean it like that, dude. Come on.
I feel like a lot of the stuff that I've said looks pretty bad without context. But
it looks bad without context because it looks bad with context.
Facts. It just looks bad. It looks bad.
What about his subs? Oh, I don't really know, dude. I thought he was more of a dom, personally. V-A-U-S-H. Vaush. Let's see what we got here. I think he's lost like 5K. How do you look at more than that? How do you look at that? I don't know.
And you gotta just be accountable for the fact that you was being spicy, not realizing you was feeding the wrong crowd.
You was being spicy, now your butt hurt.
Yeah, spicy booty hole, baby.
Yeah.
Bro, stop eating spice if you can't handle it.
We're not telling you you can't handle spice. Baby boy, you got diarrhea leaking everywhere.
What? I feel like I paused and we went to a new dimension. I don't even know what the fuck is happening right now.
Doodle things.
Oh my god.
You were peeing at your butthole talking about
what the fuck?
You were sitting down.
Bro, I feel like I'm watching a Papa Gut video right now. What the hell's happening?
I'm eating jalapenos now. You mad because everybody's jalapenos business.
Yo, get him out of
here.
No, boo-boo, honey chicken, cherry chow, honey bunch. It's you.
That's it.
What do Sneeko, Fresh and Fit, Hassan, and Vaush all have in common? When facing legitimate criticism, they will never engage with specific points. They'll just always vaguely say that you're lying, hoping their audience blindly believes them.
This is one of those situations.
It'll work for some people.
Where you have to appreciate the fact that I must be pretty great for people to have to lie that much and that aggressively to try to take me down.
Or delusion.
That's what I'll usually say when I am like unironically a fucking narcissist. I mean, listen, here's my thing. I don't know if he's actually a narcissist or anything, but I feel like it's a narcissistic tendency when you have an idea about the world and you're confronted with something that disproves that idea of the world, and you just double down and say, you're saying this because of my original idea of the world. You know? So, it's like when you're a fucking douchebag, and women don't like you, and you're like, they probably just don't like me because I'm fucking hot. You know? You're just kind of delusional. That's what it seems.
No. I think in this case, you're just delusional.
I was going to open up an image with right-click, open a new window, but instead I did right-click, save as, and it opened a folder called To Be Sorted. The To Be Sorted folder, which is where I put images that have yet to be sorted.
No.
Let him finish his explanation.
I can't, because the beginning is shifty.
Hey, listen, let him finish his explanation. Stop judging.
I guess he lost about 16,000 subscribers. Okay.
Well, let the speak.
Play the thing.
All right, speak.
In case the name didn't indicate that, was the place that it went to, because the file type of the image, which was like, I don't know, JPEG or something? I don't know.
He's making this sound so complicated when all people want to know is why you have a folder full of lolly.
The last image that I saved to the To Be Sorted folder was an image of Marcel from Dungeon Meshi being roasted by Gordon Ramsay while cooking a mandrake.
To be clear, it's all porn. It's 3 more folders that contain more porn.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
The fuck is a mandrake? I don't think that's real, to be honest. How come my this isn't even my page? What the fuck?
I think people who beat it to GIFs and JPEGs should be jailed.
What? I beat it to GIFs and JPEGs. What the fuck? Not lolicon. What the hell?
That is fucking weird. I don't understand how people download a GIF and beat their meat to a 3-second clip on repeat.
No, you just look through a lot of them. You know what I mean? Sometimes I look at the 2D sprite ones because those are kind of interesting. You know, you appreciate the art. Just gotta appreciate the art of it, baby. You know what I'm saying?
GIF. That's actually the pronunciation. I used to think it's GIF. It's GIF.
It's GIF.
It's GIF. But
No, it's GIF. I'm just shit.
That's weird. Like,
you don't ever want to relive things in your life.
Is this
like
me?
3 best seconds
It's me, dude.
And relive it over and over and over.
Wow,
and
what the
over
fuck?
and over and
nah,
over
these guys are
and over
weirdos,
and
bro.
over.
These guys are weirdos.
Eventually, Vaush's chat would pressure him into
How'd I lose so many video views here? What the hell is this? What the hell does that even mean? 949,000 video views. What the fuck? How the fuck did I go down that much? What does that even mean? I don't even know what that is. All right, cool, man. I'm a B. They gave me a B for my grade. All right, dude. I am 2,810th in the country. Pretty fucking cool if you ask me, dude. Doing pretty well. My subscriber count. How much money does it say I make? That isn't even close. His is like way off. Like really far off. Actually bizarre. Yeah, they don't do very well at all. You shouldn't be tracking by views. You should be tracking by like other stuff. Pretty good, dude. Pretty good. Maybe when I remove my shorts, maybe that is it. Interesting.
to addressing the lolly.
Of the images that showed, 2 of them were from the same artist. 2 of them, those from that artist turned out to be a lolicon.
A loligooner. Okay, the artist themselves is not a lolicon, okay? They just draw it.
One of the 2 images...
He's making it sound like there's only 2 pieces of lolly. No, there's tons. There's only 2 from that artist.
Yeah, well, I mean, here's the thing, dude. It was in this to be sorted folder. So I imagine that there is that kind of a folder.
I can't show to defend myself, nor would I encourage you to go look it up because this is a lolicon artist, so I don't want to direct you to that, But one of the 2 images from this lolicon artist, okay? To be clear, one of them flatly did not look like lolicon. I'm sorry, you can say it's defensive. I think that's bullshit. I literally went back and looked. The chick is like 6 heads tall.
It's a sexualized version of this VTuber's avatar, made by a famous lolly artist who Vaush has declared not lolly
Those must be some small heads, dude.
because of her height. The other pictures in Vaush's
they must be Vaush heads.
folder are also way creepier.
The other one is like a threesome with 2 chicks and a guy, and
which basically, think about this. If you add them up, they're probably at least 18. Think about that. They're at least 18. It's like the old parable. I don't know what that word is or what it means. I believe Confucius said this. If you had 30 years to make 2 people to sleep with, what ages would you choose? That's basically Vaush's defense. Oh, I'd take a 29-year-old and what, a 1-year-old? You nasty freak. Guess I have to look at 15-year-olds. 2 15-year-olds is better than a 1-year-old and a 29-year-old. Okay. All right. All right. That's enough of that.
In retrospect, looking at it, knowing now that that artist is a lolicon, yeah, I can see it.
Oh, that's how you know it's real bad.
When I looked at it, I think the vibe that I got was like short stack, thick kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like the way like goblins get drawn in porn.
Short stack, thick goblins.
That's a kid.
That's short stack. It's like stack but short.
Short stack, baby. Hey, call me Yandere Dev.
Said it, and then you, yup.
Says that like his community can relate. It also doesn't explain the 20 worst photos on his hard drive.
It was intended to be a lolly drawing. So like that's how it is, right? It's a drawing, you get it without context. I know that when I saved them because both the drawings have like a meaty dick in it and I'm a huge size queen.
Of course.
See, he didn't save it because of the little girls. He saved it because of the massive cock on their face. Vaush is innocent.
He's no black horse. Send your asshole.
He has loads of messages over the years about horse cock.
People, you know, and this is one of those like...
All right, I can't watch it anymore. That's it.
Oh, damn, dude, you're not going to finish the video? What are you, Ethan Klein? Incredible.
Been sick of this for like a good 5 minutes. There's more. There's way more. There's a lot more. What am I going to say about this?
It's all horse.
Enough horsing around.
Got him.
This is just...
My Lolly Pony. That's my favorite one. Because it adds the lolicon and the horses together.
Listen, I'm not going to be one of those people who thinks what you inherently watch for prawn is a reflection of what you want, right? Like there's women who like watching crazy BDSM stuff. They like watching like great fantasy things.
Yeah, there's stuff that I like to watch, but it doesn't mean that you wanna engage in it. Like, yeah, CNC is another good point. Like I like CNC with my wife and stuff, but I don't ever want to actually like do the hard, the terrible thing, go that far. It's crazy. But, you know, dude's weird.
I guess the thing that a lot of women like. Doesn't mean that these people actually want to get rid of reality or whatever it is.
Nay.
Now, the way you're defending this shit is crazy.
Wow.
And the difference between that stuff and the CP stuff that you're defending is the fact that minors are being harmed. And you're saying it's okay because some kids in Africa are being, taken advantage of for diamonds. That's a stupid fucking argument. Okay?
Not just diamonds, Albert. Okay. Also chocolate and cocoa butter. And other stuff, I guess.
And I'm pretty confident most people would think BDSM stuff is unethical if they found out that people were actually being harmed for real against their will through that process.
Yeah.
Okay? So, because...
Yeah, but what if the kids want to be enslaved in these other countries? That's my argument.
Kids can't consent. That's always going to be wrong. Stop defending it. You look really fucking stupid. It's a bad business move. Just say this. I was being...
Imagine Vaush just decided to react to like every single video about him and he just like made money that way. It's a strategy he could use.
I was making some really dumb takes and I'm my bad. Keep it pushing. All this other shit is really stupid.
No, but the way he's holding on to that is more than that.
Do you think you're so smart? You think you can argue your way out of everything and no one's buying it? Everyone thinks you're weird and creepy.
Exactly, okay? Dude.
And that's going to be the narrative about...
And the people who are buying it, I hope that they know that they're using child labor, exploited labor. So...
forever, because you've been defending it.
Gentrifying Abba's name. That's so funny. Is Abba a black name? I thought... Isn't ABBA like a white band? ABBA band. Yeah, see, he stole it from gay rednecks. So, how do you like that?
Double down.
Triple.
So anytime I see this dude, I'm like, oh, it's the guy who likes CP. That's what I'm going to think. Based off your defense. And I think that's what most people are going to think. And you know what? They're right to do so.
I don't think he would react to my videos. My videos are just reactions of other people's videos. I mean, like, react to Willie Mack and stuff like that. You know, just go on a react spree. Take in all that money in, baby. Yeah!
So, anything else you want to say?
No.
All right.
Rake it in, baby.
If you guys want to tell us or think about this topic, you want to write it in the comments, let us know.
Rake it in.
That's enough for today.
It's an African name, for real? That's crazy.
It is.
Anything else you want to say?
I'm good.
Okay.
You were holding that in for a minute. You were holding that shit in for a minute.
Yeah.
Wow, incredible stuff.